All right, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Big Money Baron coming back at you with a brand new video, and I am back on this Madden NFL '06 Savannah Outlaws franchise, man. Yeah, we have made it to the postseason. The regular season is over. It's in the books, man. The regular season is over. So yeah. But before we get into the playoffs and the postseason, let's check out the let's check out the newspaper, the Storyline Central, the newspaper. Yeah, man. I'm pretty sure, and I hope everybody's doing good out there, man. Good, great. Better come watch this video, man. So, yeah, that's all I got to say. But anyway, check out the national newspaper. Uh, Lito Shepard, he out for the season. The Philadelphia Eagles have lost Lito Shepard for the entire season, and they hope he can return full season. He can return next season at full strength. But what is he out for? Oh, he was out for a broken wrist. Hank Fraley was out with a dislocated hip. And Brian Westwood, he out for 5 weeks due to a high ankle sprain. John Runyon, he's questionable from a pulled groin. And Trey Thomas, he's out for 2 weeks due to a torn pec muscle injury. Okay. Flynn goes down. Mike Flynn, he's out for 10 weeks due to injury. Okay, well, was he out for? Bang. Hey, Chester Taylor, he's out due to a broken wrist. He's out for the whole season. And Ed Reed, he's out for the whole season too, due to a broken elbow. Damn, Ed Reed, broken tailbone. Tommy Polly, Mike Flynn, he's out for 9 weeks. So is Tom Polly, he out for 9 weeks. Mike Flynn, he's out from a foot stress fracture. Orlando Ruff, he's out for 9 weeks, and Albert Fuller, he's probable from the foot stress fracture. Man, everybody's getting hurt, and the playoffs is just about to start. Rudy Johnson, he gonna be out for 11 weeks because of a foot fracture, because he of a broken foot. Damn. Home field advantage. San Diego Chargers have clinched home field advantage this week, giving them a chance to face each opponent in front of their home crowd in the playoffs. Yep, shout out to the LA Chargers, San Diego Chargers. Home cooking. The Savannah Outlaws got some good news this afternoon after they found out they have this clinched home field advantage. Yes, in the playoffs. And Damian Thompson, LT, he met a milestone this week versus the Chiefs as he finished the day with 10,135 career yards. Shout out to Damian Thompson. In the local newspaper, where the heart is. Yeah, we clinched home field with their win this week. Yeah, yes, we did. And as you can see, man, we lost by 1 point against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But you know what? It's all good, though, man. It is what it is. We still in the playoffs anyway. After all that trash talking about Outlaws, blah blah blah, weren't able to back it up, and they was upset by the Buccaneers this weekend. Yeah, whatever. Hey, we still in the playoffs anyway. So we're not gonna let that loss affect us. Hopefully. Scout assessment. Patrick Wire, okay, he played so well lately that the young guys have developed a lot of respect for him. That's how you become a leader. Yes, sir. Shout out to Patrick Wire. Got served. Phil Kirby had 75 pancake blocks this season. Yep. And Nasir Hakeem had passed the 1,539-yard mark for kickoff return. But he ain't getting no touchdown, though. That's what I'm trying to do. I want him to get a touchdown from the kickoff return. And now, let's check out these stats, man. The yearly awards, Daniel Thomason, he won MVP. He ended the season with 19 touchdowns, almost 20 of them. Marvin Harrison, he was second place for MVP. Nick Barnett, Travis Henry, and Peyton Manning. He ended it with 31 touchdowns. Shout out to Peyton Manning. Travis Henry with 19. Total tackles goes to Nick Barnett. Marvin Harrison almost had 20 touchdowns, but he ended with 18 of them. Offensive player goes to Daniel Thomason again. Man, can't nobody, man. Everybody love LT, man. You can't stop him. You can't count him out, man. He's a beast on that field. Marvin Harrison was second place. Travis Henry was third. Travis Henry was third. Kevin Jones was fourth, and Edric James was fifth. Defensive player goes to Nick Barnett. Mike Peterson was second. Derek Bush was third. James Ferrier and his teammate, they was placed fourth and fifth. Okay. And Urban Braxton, he was the offensive rookie of the year, as he almost ended it. Well, not almost, but he ended the season with almost 2,300 yards with 16 touchdowns. That's what's up. Okay. And the defensive rookie of the year goes to Carlos Jensen. That's what's up. Best QB goes to Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning, you can't count him out either, man. He's the best QB. But along with Tom Brady and Drew Brees and Ben Roethlisberger and Philip Rivers. Chad Pennington was second place. Yeah, get out of here. Go. Go sit down. So Tom Brady was third place. Okay. Drew Brees was fourth. Tate Malone was fifth. Well, it's a possibility that the Packers. So the Colts, the Jets, the Colts, Jets, Patriots, and the Chargers, they definitely gonna be seeing each other in the playoffs. So, yeah. Best running back goes to LT. But Jeff Dillon, he was third place. Travis Henry was second. Jeff Dillon was third. How many? Oh, he only had 14 of them. Okay, 14 touchdowns. Okay, so LaDainian Tomlinson and Travis Henry, they was tied at 19. Kevin Jones was at 10 touchdowns. Edric James had 1 touchdown. Well, 11 touchdowns. More touchdowns than Kevin Jones. Best wide receiver goes to Marvin Harrison. David Gibbons was second. Ernest Coles was third. Matt Jones was fourth. And Corey Holt was fifth. Best offensive lineman goes to Jermaine Barton, even though he got some teammates along the way. And Lumen, Phil Kirby, and Patrick Wyatt. Nick Hardaway, he was fifth place. Best defensive lineman goes to Ryan Denny with 12 sacks. And he's going to the Pro Bowl along with his teammates. Best Wilfork was second. He's gonna be in the Pro Bowl too. So is Ryan Pickett and Mario. Best linebacker goes to Nick Barnett. Mike Peterson was second. Derek Bush was third. James Ferrier was fourth. And Clark Haggins was fifth, his teammate. Adam Archuleta, he was first as the best defensive back. Donovan Darius was second. Roy Malloy, he was third. Rodney Harrison was fourth. And Isaac Esther was fifth. Shout out to Isaac Hester. But hey, Adam Archuleta was the best defensive back out of all of them. So yeah, that's kicker goes to Orlando Mayer. Okay. Adam Vinatieri. He was fifth place. The best coach, best head coach goes to Martin Schottenheimer. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. And Coach G Knapp, he was the second. Oh, our Outlaws coach, let's go. G Knapp, he was second place. Shout out to us. I don't know how you say it, man. The Dallas coach, he was fourth. Jay Del Rio was fifth. Yeah, we ended the game with 13 wins and 2 losses. Big win was 19. Overall was 86. They went 13-3, 28 big wins, and the overall is 89. That's what's up. Yep, and there's the yearly awards. Oh, what's the update? Okay, not yet. Let's check out the Pro Bowl, man. Let's see the all the best players that got voted to the Pro Bowl. So on the AFC side of things, we got Peyton Manning, Chad Pennington, and Tom Brady. Those are the quarterbacks. But Daniel Thomason, Travis Henry, and Fred Taylor. Those are the halfbacks and running backs. Okay. Greg Jones, his teammate, Troy Fleming. Those are the fullbacks. The wide receivers are Marvin Harrison, David Gibbons, Ernest Coles, Matt Jones, Chad Ochocinco, Chad Johnson. How do you stop 85, though, man? Lou Bennett. Okay, those are the wide receivers. Tight ends. Daniel Graham, Tony Gonzalez. Okay. And Todd Heat. The offensive lineman, Shane Olivia, Ephraim Salom, Willie Anderson, Stalker McDougall, Benji Olsen, Mike Goff, Greg Rugamer, okay, Casey Coleman, Nick Harwick, Brad Meester, Bonnie, okay, that's the offensive lineman. Okay, the defensive Bonnie Holiday, Anthony Weaver, Jarvis Green, Richard Seymour, his teammate, okay, Kelly Gregg, Vince Wilford, Mario Badafija, I don't know that's how you spell it. Those defensive linemen, the linebackers, Clark Haggins, Kevin Hardy, Joey Porter, his teammate, and he's gonna be out for 2 weeks. Brian Simmons, another teammate, James Ferrier, Mike Peterson, Rashawn Mathis. Okay, those linebackers and the DBs, the secondary. Oh, okay, hold on. All right, so here's the DBs. My bad. Rashawn Mathis, Champ Bailey, Shea Townsend, Ronaldo Hill, Mike Doss, Deion Grant, Donovan Darius, Lord Malloy. That's the secondary. The kicker is Orlando Mayer, Brian Mormon. That's the guy that got hit by Santelli in the 2007 Pro Bowl. Y'all ain't know that. Kick returner goes to Lamont Jordan, Adam Jones, Pac-Man Jones. Okay. All right. So on the NFC side, look, we got Jake Delhomme, Quincy Carter. What's up? Mark Bolger. Yes, sir. We got the quarterbacks. Okay. The running backs or the halfbacks. We got Jeff Dillon, Kevin Jones, Deuce McAllister. Okay. Fullbacks. It goes to Robert Holcomb. Big Mike Allstott. Yes, sir. Wide receivers. We got Larry Fitzgerald, Joe Horn. Okay. Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce, a teammate. Santana Moss, Javon Walker. Okay, that's the wide receiver. That's what's up. Bobby Blizzard, the tight end. Desmond Clark, L.J. Smith. Okay, those the tight ends we got. Man, it looks like Michael Ricks, man. He ain't gonna be playing in the Pro Bowl. He lost his spot in there. All right, the offensive linemen are Jermaine Barton, John Jensen, Jordan Gross, Lozo Vazo Adams, Ben Lumen, Patrick Wyatt, Mike Well, Chris Lewinsky, Phil Kirby, Chester Bowman. Yeah, that's the offensive lineman. The defensive lineman, Darnell Roberts, Ryan Denny, okay, Greg Ellis, Darren Howard, Brian Pickett, Dan Wilkinson, Anthony McFarland, okay. Linebackers, we got Derek Brooks, Julian Peterson, Nate Wayne, Lance Briggs, okay. Nick Barnett, Al Singleton, and the DBs, secondary. We got Tayshawn Mays, Antoine Winfield, Reggie Wiggins, Ben Penn, Lance Schulters, James Jackson, Adam, Adam Archuleta, Mike Mentor, okay. And the kickers, or kicker and punter, goes to Neil Wackers. Punter is Matt McBride. Adrian Wilson, he's the kick returner, okay. And Joey Galloway, he's the kick returner also. Yeah, man, that's what's up. That's the Pro Bowl right there. All right, what's the horse trailer? Okay. And team info. Okay. We ain't gonna go into the playoffs yet, but I just want to show y'all how we did. Like, yeah, we gonna. I just want to show how we just. I just want y'all to take a look how we did like in the regular season. So we're gonna show that also. Okay, those so the Savannah Outlaws, we finished first place in the NFC. The Cowboys. So we clinched home field advantage. The Cowboys, they won their division. So did the Vikings, as they both sit at 11-5. The Eagles, they clinched a playoff berth. Rams, they won their division. So did and the Green Bay Packers, they clinched their playoff berth. They both sit 8-8. But the rest of the season, the Cardinals, they finished 8-8. The Panthers, so the Panthers, they all finished 8-8. Rams, Packers, Cardinals, and Panthers. Detroit Lions finished 7-9. Redskins, they ended it with a 6-10 record. The New York Giants, so did the New York Giants, they also finished 6-10. And the Seahawks, the 49ers, Saints, Bears, the offense, and the Buccaneers, they finished at 9-11. And on the AFC side, the San Diego Chargers, they are in the playoffs due to a 13-3 record, and they ended it with they got home field advantage. The Patriots, they won their division as they sit at 12-4. So did the Steelers, the Colts, they also won their division title. And the Jaguars, they clinched a playoff berth as they both sit at Colts and the Jaguars, they both sit at 6-10. The Jets, they clinched a playoff berth. Titans, the Jets, they ended 9-7, so the Titans, the Ravens are 8-8. The Chiefs is also 8-8. Bengals are 7-9. Broncos, Bills, they all at 7-9. Dolphins and Texans at 6-10. Browns is at 5-11, and the Raiders, they won at 4-12. Well, they finished the season 4-12. So yeah. And this Pittsburgh Steelers, they finished first place with 11-5 record, and they won their division. The Colts, they finished off first place at 10-6, They clinched their division title, and the Jaguars they also 10-6 as they clinch a playoff berth. Titans in at 9-7, and the Texans had ended with a 6-10 record. AFC East, the Patriots, they they won their division title and they in the playoffs as well because they 12-4. And the Jets, they finished 9-7 as they clinched the playoff berth. Okay. And yeah, I think I already showed the San Diego Chargers one time before, but I'll show them again. They ended it with a 13-3 record, and they clinched home field advantage. So yeah, NFC North, the Vikings, they clinched their division title. The Packers, they got a playoff berth. Okay, Minnesota Vikings is at 11-5. They finished. Packers barely got in there with an 8-8 record. That's slim to none right there. As you can see about us, we clinched home field advantage as we ended the season 13-2-1. We had to get the Panthers off of that. Well, I'm surprised they didn't make it in. I'm surprised that they didn't make it. They didn't make it in the playoffs. Saints they ended 6-2, 6-10, and the Buccaneers they ended with a 5-11 record. Well, I hate them Saints, boy. The Buccaneers and the Saints, those are my two most hated teams, especially the Saints, because you know how they get. But the Buccaneers is my second hated team, but especially the Saints. And the NFC East, the Cowboys, they clinched their division title as they finished 11-5. And the Eagles, they clinched a playoff berth as they finished 8-7-1. The Giants, the Commanders, and the Redskins ended with a 6-10 record. And the NFC West, the Rams, the LA Rams, or the St. Louis Rams, LA Rams, whatever you want to call it, they ended it with a 8-8 record and they clinched the division title. Wow. That's slim to none. And the Cardinals, they finished 8-8, but hey, only a small team, only a small amount of teams can be into the playoffs. Not everybody can be in. So it is what it is. The Seahawks and the 49ers, they both ended 6-10. So yeah, that's the AFC and the NFC. That's the rankings. And here's the weekly schedule. Well, here's the postseason schedule or the weekly schedule. So right now we in the wild card round. We got the Jets. The New York Jets is at Pittsburgh. A rivalry game between the Packers and the Vikings. Hey, another rivalry game between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. The Rams and the Eagles are facing each other also. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and simulate these games right here, but I'm not going to play the playoffs, so I'm going to go ahead and simulate the wild card round. Just defeated the Steelers. It was a close one. Okay. All right. Okay. And as you can see, the Jets, they lost to the Steelers by 14 points. The Steelers defeated the Jets 24-10. Dang, it was a close game between the Packers and the Vikings. Wow. Okay. 16-17. The Colts, they defeated the Jaguars by 5, 24-19. Damn. And the Rams, they got demolished by the Philadelphia Eagles, 41-17. Wow. Wow. So now in the divisional round, it's the Chargers and the Colts. We got those Philadelphia Eagles again at home. Yes, sir. The Pittsburgh Steelers at New England. Okay. And the Cowboys and the Vikings. All right. we got those Eagles again, man. The last time we played the Eagles was back around was week 13, maybe week 15. Yeah, week 15, oh man. Yeah, let me check it again. Okay, week 14. We played them boys back in the regular season, week 14. So yeah. Okay, yeah. So we played those Eagles back in week 14. So yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, but speaking of us, let's see how we did. Let's check. We need to check what we was doing, man. We won a whole lot of games, but we only lost two of them. Week one, we defeated those Saints. We defeated those Packers at Green Bay. Week two, week three, we defeated those Saints again. Week four, we defeated the Cowboys. We beat the Buccaneers, Panthers. Had us week six. Week six. Uh, we had a bye week between at week seven. Week eight, we defeated those Ravens. We lost against the Rams. They pulled off. We lost in the upset against the L.A. Rams, not the St. Louis Rams. But we bounced back against the New York Giants, 34-20. In week 10, week 11, we defeated those Cincinnati Bengals by 2. And we went all the way to Pittsburgh to play against those Steelers. And we defeated them in week 12. We won a Monday night game versus the Reds versus the Commanders. They was putting a beat down on us in the first half, man. But we came back and won. We ended in a tie game at Philadelphia. That ain't gonna happen again. So yeah. The Panthers, we defeated them at Carolina by 6 points, 34-28. The Cleveland Browns, we defeated them by 5, 32-27. And we lost our last game against the Buccaneers, 44-45. Yeah, that was our record for the regular season, 13-1. But yeah, man. So this is the divisional round again. If y'all need to see it again, it's the Colts and the Chargers. We got those Philadelphia Eagles at home, the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. Classic matchup. The Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys. So yeah, man. Yep. So that's the playoffs that we got in the divisional round. Yep. Wild card round. The Steelers defeated the Jets. The Vikings defeated the Packers in a close game. There was another close game between the Colts and the Jaguars, 24-19. And the Eagles, they demolished the LA Rams by 24, 41-17. But yeah, man, that's the divisional round, though, man. So yeah, so we got those Eagles in the divisional round. But you know what? We gonna save the divisional round in the next video. So yeah, man. So yeah, man. This is gonna do it for this video right here, and I will see y'all in the playoffs. And I will see y'all in the next video once we get the playoffs started. We got those Philadelphia Eagles. We gonna say that for the next video. So yeah, bro. I appreciate y'all for watching the channel, liking, commenting, subscribing. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, man. Please hit that subscribe button. It don't cost you money to do that, man. And make sure you subscribe so that way you'll get notified. So yeah, y'all give me up to 200 subs, man, please. But anyway, man, this is gonna do it for this video right here, and I will see y'all in the playoffs, in the divisional round, and I will see y'all on the next video. This is Big Money Baron. Peace out.